trying to read, but you want to reach your reading goals in a big 2-6? Yeah, me too. Today's video is going to be for me and for you, and I'm going to be showing you my tips and tricks on how I fit reading into my busy lifestyle, and you also going to be able to enjoy a reading vlog while I show you that. My first tip is read on what you want to read on. Whatever you have available to you, going from Kindle, physical copy, audiobook, just use it to read. Whatever you have access to, use it. Our first book is available on the Kindle app. I have it on my actual Kindle right here, and I also have it available on my phone, because when you have the Kindle app, you can read on any device that you can download the app. This book is called Just One Bite by S.L. Coakley. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name right, but if that's wrong, let me know in the comments. This book is definitely more romance focused, but it has fantasy elements. We have hybrids between vampires and werewolves. We have vampires, and we also have like this slight magical elements that are around. Of course, we have humans. Like, we can't just leave them alone, I guess. Our main female main character, her name is Olivia, and she is a human. And then we have our main male character, his name is Parker, and he is a hybrid. Doxlothia University is where our story is taking place. We have Olivia coming into the school, and Parker had already been going to the school. It's a school with werewolves, vampires, hybrids, the whole nine, and also humans. Humans have the donor program where they can donate blood, so it makes it safe for everybody when it comes to blood. Our female main character and her sisters, they aren't a part of the program, and they have the best, sweetest blood. That's what everybody's saying. They got some good blood, but they not a part of the donor program, which makes life unsafe for them, because the donor program has strict rules that keeps the donor safe, but they're not in it, so they ain't got those rules keeping them safe, and people trying to get that blood. The book start off with our main characters meeting, and they already got this connection brewing. Our main male character, he need to have a mate by the end of the semester, and she need to be protected, her and her sisters, because all these people trying to get their blood. So that forms an alliance. We got some fake dating going on, and honestly, our two main characters, they just like so drawn onto each other. I'm only 79 pages in. They basically just might as well kiss and make up and just start the real relationship. Don't feel fake to me. It's currently 2:11 in the afternoon, and as I'm sure y'all can tell, the sun is trying to go down fast as fuck. Like, slow down. But I have work at 4 o'clock, and I need to start getting ready for work at 3. So I'm gonna try and get as much reading as I can done right now. I've been home from work for about 3.5 hours, and in that span of 3.5 hours, I've made cookies, ate pizza, ate cookies and ice cream, took a shower, and read my book. I've read about 30 pages since I've been home. I finished, like, before I left work, I finished at 105 pages. I've read about 5 more pages at work, and then I read 30 pages in the time span of me being home, just like having to wait for the shower or just like chilling in my bed. But now I'm finally out the shower, I'm bundled in the bed, and it's 12:30 at night. It's very late, and honestly, I wanted to put down my book at this time after like being showered and relaxed in bed and got some reading time in. But honestly, I do want to read some more. I'm trying to not read the whole night, because tomorrow I have work all day instead of about just that night. I have work at 1:30 until at least 9 o'clock, so that'll be all day, and I won't have as much time to read tomorrow because I have to edit. I have to edit a lot. And I don't think it's going to be too much time to be picking up a book unless I can just fit it in when I'm at work, which might not be a lot. I just checked, and I'm 42% into the book. And y'all, I will not lie. The girlies did not lie when they said that reading on your Kindle is 10 times faster, because it feel like I'm speeding through this book. And yes, my little words on the text is bigger than some might have their words. Look at them. Yeah, I have my words pretty big on the screen, so I'm just flicking and flicking and flicking and flicking and flicking, and I'm like, damn, I must have read so many pages. No, baby, 2 to 3 flicks is 1 page, and I'm just flicking and flicking and flicking. And though it's 2 to 3 flicks is 1 page, it still feel like I'm reading so much more than I would have been reading if it was a physical book. And then the next thing that I love about just reading on the Kindle is where you can hide how much you've read or how much you have left in a chapter. And I even like that feature that you can see how much you have left in a chapter. When you're reading with a physical book, it's always down the bottom and you always can see it. And I don't like that, because I feel like I'm like, oh damn, I'm reading so slow, dang, I need to move faster, blah 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 blah. And I like that my Kindle doesn't do that. Like, I can just get rid of it and be done with it. I'm about 42% along into the book. I do enjoy just picking it up. I've been thinking about it, and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I really want to pick this up. It's a pretty fast-paced book. The only thing that I'm not really into is just turning me off is that our main male character, he is a golden retriever. Like, oh my god, he is so golden retriever, and I'm just like, please, like, you're such a little sweetie pie. And it's not even that bad, y'all. Like, it's not. I genuinely don't think it's that bad. Honestly, if he was like golden retriever, I would have put it in. He's just, you know, so golden retriever and so lover boy, and it's like, damn, it's only been a week and you're so lover boy and so golden retriever. It's like, okay, I guess that's my only big really opinionated thought. Don't take it to heart, guys. I'm actually about to turn my light off and look just like this and read this book. Thank ya. Real comfy and cozy. Thank ya. They've known each other for a week and a half, like I freaking thought. As we roll into the next clip, we're going to roll into our next tip, which is tip number 2, and it is read on your free time. Please do it, because the time that you spend taking little increments of time to read will get you so much reading done. Hello sweeties, I am here. It feels like forever since I've talked to y'all, but it's only been a day because I talked to y'all yesterday, I'm pretty sure. But it is 10:33 at night. I just got off of work at around 9 o'clock and now I'm home. I'm showered and I'm honestly ready to get in the damn bed. I had school today. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. and then right after school that ended at 2:50, I immediately had to head to work to be there on time at 4 o'clock because it takes me an hour to get from my school to work. Yeah, it's a lot, trust me, I know. But that's why we're filming this video, because we need to fit in the reading no matter what, because that's my hobby and that's what I like to do. We have a lot of updates for today. I'm gonna be honest, I got a lot of reading done. Number 1, I finished Just One Bite, and number 2, I started a new book and it's called For the Fans. The book is by Nala K and it's called For the Fans, as I said already. It is about 2 brothers. They are step brothers. Let's make that clear because it definitely needs to be said. They're step brothers, and so far where I'm at in the book, they basically hate each other. Father on one side, he got divorced from the mother, and then the other boy, his father passed away at a young age, and then eventually they moved to Boston, and his mother ended up meeting the other guy's father who had a divorce, and now they come together. The parents have been together since they were in high school, and they are now in college where I'm at, and they hate each other. Oh, they hate each other. They're actually in a run-in with some, let's say, family trouble, because this isn't on the back of the book. They're in a run-in with some family trouble and they have to do some things to get some money. And y'all, they do it for the fans. Oh, they do it for the fans. Ooh, if you know, you know. But I haven't got to that part yet. I'm just in the part where, you know, the trouble just coming up. They definitely gonna do it for the fans real soon. And I'm excited. I feel like this book is going to be way more deeper than the last book. We're going to get into that in a second. I just want to talk about this book because it's fresh on my mind and I'm actually like genuinely enjoying reading this book. I know it's going to be really deep. It's about 500 pages and I haven't read a 500-page romance, especially like not a darker romance, but a more, maybe a spicier romance. I haven't read a romance in general that's 500 pages in a long time. And I'm actually excited because at one point that's all I used to read. Like I used to read like Haunting Adeline back to back. Like I read that book like 4 to 5 times and I enjoyed it and I ate it up every time. I need to get back into reading longer romances, but obviously that's not the point of today. I'm starting the book and it's pretty good. I'm on page 89 and y'all, the Kindle is literally bamboozling me. It feels like I read over 200 pages. It feels like I'm reading and I'm literally only on page 89, but I've been reading the book basically all day after I finished Just One Bite. I finished Just One Bite top of the morning and y'all, that book went from a 3-star to a 1 star. It was so good in the beginning, and then it just felt like she was just throwing anything out there just to get it off and get a whole bunch of rocks off. A whole bunch was going on. Like at one point we're in a mystery, and I'm like, why? Where did this is so unneeded. It was so unneeded. Like we could have had us some nice college beef that made sense. You had to go and add all of this in there. That book was crazy. Like we started off our 2026 with my first book being a 1 star. Yeah. And I thought it would be a 3 star. Honestly, it was a solid book. I didn't want to just, I don't want to read this. Like I just want to put it down, get it out of my hand. No, I actually wanted to read it. So yeah, Just One Bite ended up being just 1 star. And that's okay. I mean, we have our 1 stars. Honestly, that's not what I'm looking for. And as soon as I finished that book, I started looking for a new book, a book that I hope to be rated higher. That leads me into my next tip for you. And that tip is pick up a new book as soon as you finish the book you were reading. Find the next book you want to read and start it. Even if you read 2 to 3 pages, just start the book. See how you feel about it. See how you like it. And if you don't like it, go pick up another one. It's not a DNF. It doesn't mean you started the book for real. Just find something right after you finish a book, because the sooner you read a book, the sooner you get right back into the interesting worlds, into the world building, into the romance and everything going on to the book, instead of getting outside world and letting your TikTok drag you in or letting other things in the world distract you. Because trust me, I know distraction. As soon as I finished Just One Bite, I finished Just One Bite at about 9 a.m. By my next period, I had my next book picked out. So yeah, that is my update. If I'm being honest, most of my updates will probably be me after work, because that's the only time I can do updates, or me in the car as soon as I get off of work or before work. That's just when my free time is. It's going to open up later this week, but most of the week I do have work. And that's okay, because we are busy and we have lives and we got to get this money, but we also got to make sure we're doing stuff that we like to do and make sure we're having fun. I'm about to prepare my work clothes for tomorrow, my book bag, charge my headphones and all that, and go to bed. I need to get some sleep. I'm 50% into For the Fans. I actually had my friend over tonight, but I've been reading just as much as I was reading yesterday. I have not been able to put this book down. Like, I'm always thinking about it. I have the audiobook. I've been reading the audiobook, and I cannot put the book down. I'm constantly thinking about the 2 main characters, Kyron, and we have Avi, and I cannot stop thinking about them all day long. I cannot put the book down. I've read so much, and honestly, this is the best one I've read in a long time. It is good back to back to back to back. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't like smut and you don't like, guy on guy, then this book is not for you. I'm eating it up. I can't lie. I'm eating it up. My next tip is one you guys are actually watching me do right now, and that is making use of audiobooks. Audiobooks is something we can use when we can't actually hold a book physically or read physically, and we have to be hands-on with our work, or we have to focus, and we really can use an audiobook to calm ourselves down and then read when we actually can't hold a book physically. I finished For the Fans earlier today, and this fan rated For the Fans by Lashay 5 stars. Oh my god, y'all. It was genuinely so good. I will never stop thinking about Avi and Kyron. Like, they are implanted into my mind. I'll never stop thinking about them, never stop talking about them. Just the thought of this book makes me blush. The entire time I read this book, I was blushing. I was so active on my Goodreads during the pacing of reading this book. I just had to document every little thought I had, because I knew I would want to come back to it and see how I was thinking when I was reading this book, because it is so freaking good. I have my Goodreads pulled up so I can read you guys the review I made after I finished the book. This is my first review of 2026, and I'm so happy it's with a 5 star. I don't really do reviews often, but I feel like if I have something to say and I want to say something, I'm gonna do it. Avi and Kyron, you filthy boys. I love these two with my whole heart, and honestly, they made me believe in smut in books again after Tumblr smut has rotted my brain. I love how paced the entire book was. I thought it would be too long at first, but no, it was generally written the perfect length for them. I also loved how modern the book was. It also made it feel so real, because I could connect so closely to all the modern things happening. It was a 5 out of 5, and it's a must read. Now that I've told you guys my 5-star review, I want to go into all of my thoughts and comments I was making as I was reading the book, because I feel like I had to share this with y'all so y'all can further understand how much I love the book. At 18%, I was like, this is so awkward but so good at the same time. At 23%, I was like, my jaw is on the floor this entire book. 28%, I said gag reflex on it. non-existent. Please, like, don't cancel me, y'all. 31%, I pasted one of the quotes. It said, no one can find out about this. No one, Avi. Do you fucking hear me? And then Avi was like, I know it while licking his lips and pulling it between my teeth. Yes, baby, I hear you. And then Karen was like, don't fucking call me that. And I was like, I'm dying. Oh my God. At 32%, I said, the voice actor for Karen is top tier. His voice is so whiny. At 33%, I said, please to another quote. And it said, I mean, you're hard right now. 34%, I pasted another quote that said, get that ass over here now. 39%, I said, this is the best I've read in a long time. And I meant to say the best I've read in a long time. 40%, I felt like I was in a different world reading that and I just got out and oh my God, I need to get back in. 47%, I'm not DoorDash, bitch. 66%, just like Svetlana and Rose, Frankie, I love you. Y'all see my Holla Knob shirt. Thank you. 71%, I said their room number, which was TMA room 446. 94%, we have another quote. I've had a day. I need a beer, a bath, and that dick. Not necessarily in that order. And that was it. I finished the book and I've been stalking the author's page since then. I feel like I'm going to pick up another one of her books if I can find one that's not as long as this one, because I did just read a whole 500-page book and I think I need to bring down that word count if I can. So right now I don't have my next read, but I'm going to pick it today. Like, I need a nap, y'all. I'm not playing. As I edited this, I realized I did not outro this video, but I love you guys and I'll see you guys next week. Mwah.